Alright, I guess Anima is gacked now. If anyone were to make it so that you could come by their hand, it would be Anima, though. So I think it's fitting. Hey, I got a rare Chivo. Oh, that's it. Okay. Now let's see what Anima's strength is at. So the cap for strength in Final Fantasy X is 255. That's as high as it goes. Like the recommended strength level, if you want to do like post-game content in this game, they say try to have about 200 strength or 200 magic. Anima is Seymour's final Aeon, basically. Look at this not final Aeon. That's the thing, like, it is basically this exact same thing, but I guess it has to be that specific situation, otherwise it won't work. Oop, nope, other way. Alright, now if I leave and come back immediately, can I get some free spheres? Eh? 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 Ah, boo. Anima can't kill Sin though, because he's not Yuna's final Aeon. I mean, we could test that theory. We could just, you know, take out Anima and see if it can one-shot the Braska's final Aeon. 'Cause I have a feeling that they might hit the damage cap easily. Just an inclination. Unfortunately, Yuna herself, still not hitting for that much. Her speed's there, though. In fact, I haven't even really looked at... I feel like Aeons in general have kind of low speed. But let's see. 35, 30, 26, 20, 53. Oh, wow. Wow. So literally with the 91 strength and the 53 speed. Yeah, Goku's got standard speed. Even Gact, not that fast. These are all not terrible speeds, like 20-ish is like the bad speed at this point. But still. Alright, now with every Aeon, we can now get the secret extra Aeon that goes beyond having every Aeon, I guess.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
Killing these Aeons might end up being pretty difficult when they're all hitting for like 3 trillion damage. But I'm sure it'll all work out.
Here we go!
My super high affinity Yojimbo out there just being like, okay, time to do Zanmaru every turn. Burn through all your auto lives. And wholesome art of Kazurbi holding a Kit Kat. Nice. I don't really know if that means anything because I'm not watching that stream. I'm watching my own stream right now. But I assume that's very pleasant and wholesome. $3,700 damage for an overdrive. I know the Flans resist magic, but that much? Or resist physical even. They do the opposite of resisting magic. I hate how they start you right in the middle of the Calmlands. So there's no way to get your Chocobo and easily like do something. Is it Kirby with hair and glasses? That could be any Kirby.
good, yeah?
It might have made more sense to actually just pop in at the Macarena Woods. Oh well.
It's over. I'm on a roll.
Hope all of you are saving up points, because I'm pretty sure I get to name 3 Aeons pretty soon. So you know, gotta prep for that.
It's over. Piece of cake.
Ah man, Kimahri is gonna be so strong with his double AP. I should just throw in Tidus while he's there. He's not gonna get anything because he can't act, but you know. Hopefully, I can get him towards some magic soon. Orin needs it too, so he can give everyone else Ultima. No, he's not fast enough for the wolves anymore. There is something innately cute about Kirby wearing other people's stuff, because it means that he ate them and repurposed their life for something better. Yeah, no, the Chocobo should just spawn in wherever you spawn in. Yuna's multiplier is based off her MP, and when she's not casting, bonk. Yeah, well, she's gonna be casting, because I realize her Celestial Weapon is explicitly perfect for this build, because she's going to be a super low cost, high speed, quick hitter.
Win, yeah?
I can use quick hit for 1 MP. It normally costs 36. Like throw in some haste and boom. Can't you saving it for a house? I mean, housing is important too, but this is the last chance to name an Aeon. After 1 year, this option is going away. It's like any given mobile game. What? No, why is my Chocobo all the way over there? No! Oh! Oh, that's so bad. I really wish I had that no encounters gear. Or a Chocobo whistle. Literally just make it so I can press the... Like, the X button isn't used for anything when you're on the field. Make it so I can summon my Chocobo with that, please. It can't be that hard. The PS2 is bad, but not that bad. Hey, Deathbringer. Alright, so how are your guys' day? Because we've been doing this for a little bit, I guess. Walking all the way over to that Chocobo. Ugh. I wish... Another thing I do wish about this game's design. Once you get the airship, they should populate with more places for you to go once you get there. Like, I should just be able to go to Remnium Temple. I shouldn't have to wait and, like go there manually. Even though you only have to go there a couple times in theory, like, it should not be completely cut off like that. They should just be on the list. You can go to other parts of locations, but only specifically for the Al Bhed password, like, thing, and, like, coordinates and stuff. Like, you can go to the waterfall area in Besaid, but you're trapped there. You have to then use the save point to leave. But they could have just used that concept, that premise, that basic idea, and made it so that you could go to important locations within one giant area, like the Calm Lands, maybe? Sharing down with the PC boosters. It's weird how Square Enix has a thing where they do PC exclusive cheats. Like on PC specifically, you can do extra bonus booster stuff, like boost your stats, boost this game speed and stuff like that. And sometimes some of that comes to console, but never all of it, which is weird. So at least, at the very least, if I were to play this game after it leaves Game Pass somehow, because Waka's gear is going to be capturing stuff for me, I'll have so many extra bonuses and things unlocked and stuff. It'll be great. Yeah, so Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX all have cheats, but not as many cheats as the PC versions do. At least 9 times out of 10. Oh. And down goes Tidus. So Kimahri is en route to a portion of Auron's grid now. He's almost out of Tidus's last I checked. So he's gonna get like a ton of +4s very soon. So that's gonna be something. Well, a shameless shill. I hope they can beat the acting kind of fruity allegations. Almost there. I'm impressed actually that the Chocobo can be seen from anywhere in the Calm Lands. You'd think it would despawn, but I guess this is early enough in that era. They never thought of doing that. You can petrify mech scouters? Weird.
We rock!
Kimahri is very OP. It's kind of nuts. Let's just give him stuff. Yeah. Right here. Once he gets Sloga, then he goes into here. Well, I guess I'll do a pit stop here. Get this extra +4. To give an idea of how far I made it into the Omega Ruins, though, I was about here with Kimahri. Like, I was getting into this area. It sucks that I lost so much. Like, I really don't miss this era of games where it's just boots you to the title screen when you die. I really don't miss that. I'm glad it's a dead concept now, and games that do it, they get beaten up. So unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of exciting stuff to do with Wakka right now. I'm keeping him out of the Wakka zone, so he can't get much stronger. So I'm just kind of taking him towards getting full break, because it seems that nothing in the entire game is immune to full break, which is kind of insane. Like, I'm not sure, I couldn't find exact stats, but what I found is that a lot of things that say that something is immune to all status ailments will specify that it's not immune to Zanmato and full break. And I did not know full break was on that level. So dumb that Dragon Quest 1 solved this issue before it even existed, yet devs insist on being stupid. I mean, yeah, that is just kind of how things were back in the day. They didn't have to make NES games bad. That wasn't there's not like a clause in Nintendo's contract that says NES games have to be unbearable to play. They made that choice. And then they just gradually got better. And in some cases, they got too much better. They got to the point, wait, why did they go in here? Force of instinct, I guess. So, Auron's strength, or not strength, his magic is abysmal. But what I wonder is, how strong is Ultima itself? Because obviously the way all these spells work is they have their own base power that is then influenced by a magic stat. Because that otherwise Firaga would not be better than Fyra. So Ultima, I wonder if, even with a terrible stat, I could get to cap damage with Auron before the end of this game. I'm very curious about that. Like, if he becomes an 11th hour powerhouse. Wait, now it's back? Why? This is the person you can talk to get onto your Chocobo. Why are they here now? Oh, what a mysterious game. Alright. I hope you guys are charging up, gaining enough power to come up with only the best names for the Magus Sisters. Because they need it. They're the last Aeons. Gotta go out with a bang. I'm pretty sure you get to name all three. So, you guys better bring your A game. Come on. Dragon Quest 1 halved your gold. Yeah, that's still annoying. Time for Anima to just sneeze on Kree Summer's Aeons. Yeah, let's see how good Gact is. I think it's very fitting to just get this final Aeon and it just be this turbo beast Gact.
Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
All right, let's use Anima's iconic sneeze move, snort, if you will.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
So something I really do not like about how they do Nando, I guess I'll call them. When they lose their health and they die, Daigoro doesn't disappear with them. It just stares at them as they vanish. So not a fan of that. Really big not fan of that. Oh, I should have turned on long animations for this for the first time. Oh well. Yeah, no, it's fucked up. They shouldn't do that. I think what makes the Aeons kind of stand out in Final Fantasy X specifically is they're very, very, very SMT. Like, you could just put this model in SMT. No one would question it. This for Anima, for Gact, I should say. I haven't actually played an SMT game, but like I've seen pictures of SMT games, and this looks like an SMT demon. It's got the bondage and all that, and important stuff. Barely disguised fetishes. All right, do I use pain or do I just attack? I wish I could do 3D animation and I could just get
You have
Anima
made
at
some
Fortnite
progress,
dancing.
And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
That's enough. It's true.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter of Braska.
I'll do my best.
Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
Now, unfortunately, Gact is now out of the question. I can't use them. But I wonder if their Gact is as strong as my Gact. Which I think not. I think my Gact is uncomparable. So Belgamini also visited Seymour's mom? Yeah.
Choose
It's,
your
which is
Aeon
weird
Will
because
Summoner.
this would have only like Anima has only existed for about 10 years. So she like I guess swam out there as Unsent, did the thing even though she's dead. But whatever, I guess. So even Unsent can do the pilgrimage. Like there's really no difference between them at all. There's nothing. All right, go Nando. Even if Nando doesn't get Zanmato here, they now have their damage limit broken too. So we'll see how strong they can be. Yeah, okay. So my Aeons are just kind of busted? This is gonna be kind of insane.
Stop. That is enough. Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Wow, 60 stamina springs. That would be great if I didn't already have 99.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well your training serves you?
Oh, I have... Wait. Oh, yeah, I don't have to do this to get Mega Sisters, do I? I just have to go behind her.
You've got quite a name.
Wait, what? Wait, am I forgetting something? What's going on? Don't you just go behind her? No, she just has a big hitbox. Oh. So for them, when they look at this and it says, try the Blossom Crown, what's going through their head? Because nothing indicated they should try using a Blossom Crown Flower Scepter here, I don't think. Nando with one AoE Wakazashi could probably one-hit kill Cindy, Mindy, and Sandy. We'll see. It's just intuitive? Okay. Oh, okay. No cutscene. Okay. Guys, gotta name 3 Aeons. This is the finale. This is the end of the game. We need your names. Redeem them if you want. Otherwise, it's gonna be a raffle. And you don't want to destroy the pacing of this stream by having 3 raffles in a row, do you? That would be terrible. Hello? Anybody? Come on. Does nobody have 1,000 points? You only have 230? That's rough. Alright. I guess I'll go vote. Alright, let your heart fly. What do you want to name Cindy? Oh no, you don't have a name? Well, it can be whatever you want. I believe in you. You got this. Peach, okay. Sounds good to me. That's the most normal name we've got in this entire stream series. Alright, now it's time for Sandy. Alright, I'm gonna cut out the middleman here and we're gonna do a raffle. You guys have I don't know. Well, let's say 3 minutes. Say you can each say one name. I'll use a random number generator to pick this one, okay? Go. Alright, we got 2 entries so far. We got 3. Also, hello, Rob Lopez. Alright, we got 4. Alright, her name's normally Sandy, I believe. Yeah, so Sandy, Cindy, and Mindy, I believe is how it goes. So got 2 minutes left if you want to cast your vote. Try and pick someone and then enter them into the raffle. I'm glad we got some tense music playing right now. Really makes it feel like you're making an important choice. You're on a game show of some sort. I mean, I understand, it's a very tense choice. It's not every day you get to name an Aeon in Final Fantasy X. Alright, 30 seconds left. Anybody listening but hasn't put in a name yet, only a little bit of time left. Come on. Just a Cuphead Geico ad? Weird. That is not a combination I would think about. All right. The winner is Pansy Zombie with a woofie. So there you go. Second to last Aeon name. And then Mindy. Woofie for best girl. Sorry, name the name. There is no naming convention here. Don't worry about that. 1, 2, 3. All right. Unless somebody redeems a name for this last Aeon right now, I am literally just going to name it after a random number generator. That is your punishment. No, you guys don't understand. You get one raffle. The person who names the final Aeon, they have to pay. Ah, Rob Lopez, thank you. Who do you want to name it then? Pressure's on. This is the final Aeon. Not to be confused with the final Aeon. Different connotation. Pout. All right. Thank you to everybody, past and present and future, who has watched this stream and helped me achieve a list of Aeons with no naming convention consistency whatsoever, except for the 2 Aeons who are named after one person's pets. Now, what are their stats? Right? 152 strength, good start. 250. Just cap strength, sure, why not? Awesome. The only problem is that the Mega Sisters can't be directly commanded, so they have to choose to use physical attacks. If they use magic, they're going to be a lot less potent. But we'll see how that goes later on, I guess.
You've got quite
And
a
Woofie
name
just
to
casually
live
the
up
strongest
to,
in the game. It's very
Dr.
thematically
Grossback.
relevant, I would say.
Very well. Before we begin,
I think it's very fitting that Woofie is the strongest of them all. These really are the final Aeons, yeah. Oh, I didn't turn on... Shoot, I should have turned on the long animations. Oh well. I wish they used the Mega Sisters more in like our Final Fantasy games. I wonder... I don't think it's the vibe they're going for, but I wonder if they'd use them in Final Fantasy 16.
choose your
That would be
well,
cool.
summoner.
I don't necessarily need them to be giants, but I know there are some people who would be very excited about some giant women. Some giant flower women, for that matter. Oh, shoot. I meant to use... I didn't want to use you, but okay. I was going to use Gact, but you're good too. You're actually very reliable. I should not be so dismissive. I just wanted to use something new. Oh, Zamato, okay. You want to prove yourself.
Stop. That is enough.
Instant death, all 3, yeah.
Ah, you have made some progress.
Some progress.
I am glad. Take this. It may come in
I
handy.
have been nuking your Aeon so badly.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
Ruthless Nando.
Possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
So yeah, you can keep her around and grind those battles for like some junk items, but I'm not gonna do that. Please stop, you're turning my Aeons into ash.
It is in your hands. Destroy
Nando
Sin
heard us
and
falling over a
save
whoopee
Spira.
and wanted to flex. That sounds about right. Alright, but the good times just keep coming, because now I got everything I need to give Yuna her full power. My work here is done. But Belkamina, you didn't do anything. Alright, this is the first Aeon revisit. You get to see their OG forms. This is what the Mega Sisters really look like.
Why couldn't we see to stop the dreaming? Why did we stay on in Spira? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward. We had forgotten to change.
Final Fantasy X-2 makes no sense though, right? Moving forward and changing has nothing to do with what happens in 10-2. If anything, we should be going back to the way things were. Alright, finally got a defense sphere, but where do I use it? Man, Himari's one weakness is magic, apparently. He's literally Superman. Alright, time to visit most of the temples, but not all of them. But some of them.
The final showdown.
Oh yeah, you can revisit every single one of the cloisters and talk to the Aeons, and you'll see what they looked like, and they'll give you a sphere. The thing is, the international version made that way more of a pain in the ass because they made it so that you can't backtrack to a bunch of areas because they put dark Aeons everywhere. I don't think you can redo the Bahamut Temple. It was something I was worried about when I was streaming it, because I was worried about missing the sphere, but because you can't come back, they just give you the destruction spear right away. But there's a different extra piece of gear you can also get that I missed out on. But it was nothing special, it was just a lance for Kimahri and it wasn't very good. Alright, Macalania.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Time to break Charcuterie's damage limit. I'm sure they'll be very relevant in this bold Doom era. This bold era of 255 attack in Zanmato. I believe Yuna's Celestial Weapon also gives her extra AP, so she's gonna be just extra busted. With like her Aeons are all gonna be so strong. Unmatched power. Okay, I guess now that Kimahri is in a state of permanent haste, the battles are going to end with him gyrating his nipples at us a lot more. But yeah, time to give the barest attention to Lulu's Celestial Weapon, and then give Yuna max power. Kimahri Lude. I mean, every character in this game is like very scantily clad. Like Waka has like a tummy window. Everyone's wearing like just like scraps of clothing. It's just a tropical setting, I guess, but you know. Like, the only characters... Actually, really the only character who doesn't show a lot of skin is Auron. Auron is properly dressed. He's probably not, considering how tropical the whole world is of Final Fantasy X, how Spira is. He's probably sweating like crazy. Yeah, Lulu, it's hard to say with Lulu's clothing because, yeah, it is made of a lot of segments, but it also clearly is made of a bunch of leather. So that's gonna cause problems. That's gonna attract heat like nothing else. There we go, Nirvana. Double AP, triple overdrive, 1 MP cost. And at first that may not sound perfect, but that means I can use quick hit for 1 MP, and that's pretty good. Yuna wears a relatively normal kimono. Yeah, it looks very loose though, like loose fitting, so I feel like she wouldn't overheat on Besaid, for example. It's tough to say, and like, something I always Something I always wonder about, like, Final Fantasy games, anime, and stuff like that. Anything with superpowered characters, what I wonder is, does their superpowered resilience carry over to things like temperature? Like, if you're super strong, like if someone can drop a mountain on you, and that doesn't do much to you, then if it's a super hot day out, would that also not really impact you? I just don't know. Man, are there no save spears around here? Man. You wanted to be Lulu when you were younger, and that explains a lot. I mean, she's a good role model, relatively speaking. She's not as lost in the sauce as Wakka is. You wear a outfit that consists of 40% belt. It sounds cool. It would be a huge pain to put on every day, though. Like, I assume that she sleeps in this clothes because this would be so much maintenance. It's like, even the hair, if you actually look at it, like, it's a lot. There's a lot to deal with. I've been thinking a lot about like how many bits and baubles and stuff every single piece of clothing this game has, because like I've had to draw them all for this little thing in the bottom left, and they've all got so much stuff going on, like little things that like their sleeves can never just be sleeves. They're always wrapped up in belts and stuff, and so like it's just a nightmare to really consider like going on an adventure wearing all that. Maybe she has the doll help. I could see it. She probably uses magic. Maybe the clothes themselves are like being controlled by her magic. Because if she can make a doll move, then why not clothes? Yeah, no, that let your heart fly. Yeah, wearing a corset while pregnant, not ideal. All right, oh yeah, okay. Going to talk to some Aeons, get some stuff. Yeah, no, see, right there. Besaid Ruins 1 and 2, and Besaid Falls. So those could all just be, like, different areas of Besaid you could pop into, but no. They're just treasure rooms. You can only go to one save sphere per region. She's using half her power to look good. That explains why her defense is so high and her magic is relatively low. Like, it really does. Alright, do I just keep beefing up Kimahri or what? I don't know. Someone probably really needs the defense. Should keep Auron in the party too. No, I mean, I'm not getting any real EXP here anyways, but I really need to get him to Ultima as soon as possible. But yeah, I do feel like there is an unwritten clause that if you're a girl boss, your version of weighted clothing is focusing your power into your style and aesthetic. And Tidus finally found an enemy he can hit.
You like that?
Do indeed do that. I'm glad we have a girl boss expert in the chat today. Overkill 220, 292, yeah. It really takes streaming a game to realize how time-consuming backtracking can be. Because this is a lot to go through just to get a sphere and some dialogue, but I don't want to miss it. Because I bothered to Zanmato Valifor, so I mean, I gotta get the reward for it, but I gotta show it on stream too. Does this song remind anyone else of Paper Mario? Specifically Thousand Year Door, and specifically the underground area? There's a save point right there too. Could just pop me in here at least, but no. Almost there. This is a steep hill, actually. I never really thought about that. Wow, they got a first hit. That's incredible. They earned that. Oh no, she just missed. Yeah, it is just such a strange change to make it so that this entire area is locked off by a super boss. Because they made so much extra dialogue for all these NPCs and stuff, and then they just lock it off? Oh yeah, no, yeah, that one Ice Bear is talking about it. Like, yeah, there's so much dialogue. Like, it's insane. There's no real reason to backtrack constantly and talk to people, but if you do, the people do change and react constantly. You forgot Energy Blast and found out on the way back? I see. Man, did this entire thing reset? That's lame. I haven't actually gone back and done these since the PS2 version because of the Dark Aeons. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna do this one because I'm here, but I'm not redoing all of the cloisters just to get some dialogue and some spheres. Wait, where is the sphere? Oh, we're so back in the tutorial dimension that we haven't even introduced spheres yet. We have to do the thing that creates the first sphere. Ooh. Final Fantasy X is one of those games where every time I hear about it, it makes me want to replay it. I literally have the urge to replay the game as I have not yet beaten it because I want to see what the default stats are usually like. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is another one. Kingdom Hearts 2 in particular is just very, very easy to sit down and just play. Because, like, other Kingdom Hearts games sometimes have a pacing problem. Like Kingdom Hearts 3, it's a game I love, but the worlds are so much more dense and, like, slower to explore. So I don't always want to play that. But 2, you can just play whenever. And you'll get to a cool boss in seconds. You really dislike Xenoblade 2, but you keep getting an urge to replay it? That is strange. Yeah, another thing that 2 has going for it is it's an old game, so you can skip cutscenes and it just goes to the next thing. You don't have to wait for it to load for 30 to 40 seconds.
Sin is cursed. Sin prays. It curses its form. It prays for dissolution. Sin sees dreams of its own destruction. Sin is looking at us. We live in a fading echo of time left us by the Destroyer. Free him from you, Yevon. Free him. The faith that has become sin.
An evasion spear. Wow, that's a first. Oh, these are really good rewards. Now I'm kind of tempted, but redoing all those cloisters, that would be a pain. Well, high potions. Wow, this is not balanced around there being a super boss blocking this off. You beat Dark Valifor and you're rewarded with some potions? A normal potion at that. Is that Yuna's voice? Could be. I would not be surprised if they got some actors to just like, hey, can you do a slightly different voice? Don't worry, we'll filter it. They won't know it's you. I mean, the potions aren't good rewards, but the white magic sphere is. That's really good. I only have one. Is there a save point in here? I hope so.
Advance toward the shore, killing every fiend you see, and don't
What?
let your guard down when you get there. Report immediately if Sin appears.
Why make
Crusaders,
cutscenes that people
move out.
can't see because they put a super boss in the way? Why did they Kingdom Hearts 1 Final mix this but worse?
What do you mean, low? What's going on?
What, this? Just training.
Ah,
You never know when Sin will come. We have to keep sharp for the village's sake. But really, my heart's heavy. It's not like I can go around crying in front of my men.
Yeah, Cree Summer was the voice of that
probably the same way.
Belgamine that we just
No matter
sent
what
to
happens,
get when we got the
never
Mega
let it show in
Sisters.
front of you.
That's not the voice of
Always
Yuna
fire.
though.
Never
Yuna's
let
voice
go.
actress is Hedy Barres.
Maybe you're right.
Or wait, it might be pronounced Hedy Barres. I've never said that
better be
name out
going.
loud before now.
My men await.
So I just realized I think I've been saying that wrong this whole
You
time.
too.
Yeah, Cree Summers is baby Tidus. I forgot these weird cat creatures. That is just a regular cat's head, like stapled onto those dog fiends that you fight early on. Weird cat, weird cat. Well, cats are just weird little guys in general, so it's not that different. Alright. There would be way too much backtracking if I were to go to all of those temples to hear that dialogue. I want those spheres, but this is not a game where I have to be considering the post-game. I'm deleting this game after this stream. So, I guess I'm not going to do that, unfortunately. Which means, it's time to kill Sin.